You know, Nisekoi really stresses me out sometimes. I've never read a series with so many likable, adorable, just girls you want to root for in one series, but there's only one guy. And so, it's gonna make this really rather difficult. So, Nisekoi Volume 14 really, adds in another layer. And this is the first time the first time in a while, I had a burp, so excuse me. For the first time in a while, I'm not really annoyed by it. Because sometimes when we started introducing like the younger characters, like in volumes like, I don't know, it was like probably more like 10 through like 13. Started like introducing some of the like the sisters and the younger characters, and ooh, maybe they had a crush too. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I don't really care much about it. It got to the point where every other Nisekoi volume I liked. Like I'd have like one volume like the story progressed, great. Have another volume where the story like took like stuck in quicksand. I was like, no, and so. But, which surprised me with this series, because we were introduced with another young lady by the name of Yui, who also knew Ichijo way back when, because he just was apparently the biggest stud muffin in the freaking world when he was a kid. And so, Yui, big sis Yui, enters the picture, and I finally feel, like she is going to be the key, to providing some of the answers that Nisekoi has just constantly been floating out there. So she also has some sort of key, and so she was also there, and she seems to know possibly what happened and what's going on. And so, and of course she also has feelings for Ichijo. And funnily enough, I feel like her feelings have maybe been the most legit of any character, of any of the female characters that come along so far. I'm not saying that I think he should necessarily be with Yui. I could legitimately say, I don't care. I guess that's not totally true. I wouldn't really mind if he ended up with any of them, except Tachibana. I just make somebody's really angry at me. Anyone but Tachibana, and I would be fairly pleased. But yeah, I mean, obviously it seems like it's between Onodera and Kurosaki, but, you know, I wonder what's gonna happen here, because eventually, I can almost see the writing on the wall. Eventually Ichijo has to confront whether he actually still likes Onodera the most. And so, one thing I've been dodging spoilers for Nisekoi left and freaking right, because people keep posting them on Twitter, and I think with all the activity that's happening, something is going down, and here I am on little old volume 14 just being like, I don't know what's happening. But it's interesting because I find that I thought Yui was a really interesting character. I thought that she, you know, added a lot, and I was like really sympathetic to her, because if she's like the only one that really remembers any of this, that's kind of sad. That's kind of depressing in a way, that she remembers everything, and still Tachibana, I still don't know what her deal is, because I feel like she knows something but is unwilling to say what. So again, I like this volume. One thing Nisekoi has a tendency to do, which slightly annoys me, there's this much story that progresses the plot, and then the rest of the volume is all like little short stories of Ichijo interacting with other female characters and making them feel all good and fuzzy. And I'm like, oh, I just want, you know, progression. But at the same time, I love those stories. So I love those stories, but sometimes it just drags it out a bit too much. And I'm just like, okay, plot, development, give me some. And this volume had it. Volume 13, I didn't really feel like had a whole ton. This volume had it. Whatever's going on with the keys in the book and Ichijo's feelings, they're really gonna be put to the test in the next volume, because something's gonna happen. There's gonna be a breaking point this can't go on forever, and you know, eventually the dam's gonna break, and I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it. But until next time, guys, this has been volume 14, and I'll see you back on the prowl next time with volume 15. Bye bye.